What's up, everybody? It's King C, spreading love and positivity. You know, I already know I'm on here shooting my shit. Everything I say, you ain't got to believe. If you're here to listen, just listen. And if you're seeing this, then shit, I believe in synchronicities and you're supposed to see this. But we're all experiencing life differently, like I always say. Now, we're all searching, I guess, for our inner self, our inner peace. We're all searching for God. We're all searching for our fulfillment, or to be fulfilled, or to feel gratified of what we're doing down here, like a purpose, right? So we ask God, the universe, hey, what's my purpose? What am I here for? What am I here to learn? What am I here to do? And the thing is, we'll get answers, and then we'll ask again, because we're uncertain or unsure of certain things. So, for instance, I don't care what background you came from, religion, like I always say, whatever you believe in, that's on you. It's long as it's helping you and benefiting you to help you grow. Everybody's not going to see everything the same. Everybody's at different levels. Everybody comes here with a different plan and purpose. Now, whatever religion, I'm not here to try to say switch or don't believe. Keep doing you. Do what works for you. That's all I'm saying. But your story is your story and your truth is your truth. That's why I always say in my videos, because whatever's true to you is going to be true to you. Whatever's real to you is going to be real to you if you experienced it or have an experience to make it feel so real because it had an emotion behind it, had a thought behind it, or whatever. Okay, so we ask God, we pray God, we ask for things to enter our lives and come into our life and things like that. Now, we come and think how we think it's going to play out. So we play in our mind like how it's going to play out. So you be like, okay, I'm asking for a car or whatever, right? So you be like, all right, maybe I'm gonna get an opportunity to get financed or whatever it is, right? But you might miss an opportunity where, let's just say, you have an idea as far as like, I want to get my car from Drive Time or CarMax or whatever. So you're looking on that website, and then let's just say somebody says, hey, I know a spot where we can get a car, and they have these type of cars over here. But you're like, no, I'm not looking for that type of car, because in your mind, you're like, I know where this car is at, whatever the case is, right? But long story short, don't miss the opportunity that, because you're thinking how this is going to play out in your life, you miss the opportunity because you didn't take that one listen or intuition instinct to be like, let me see what they're talking about. Because you might end up going to this auction and find the car of your dreams for like half the price or whatever, or without a payment. But in your mind, we always set plans and everything like that. But nothing, I don't know if you notice, nothing goes according to plan, at least for me. Like, I play out in my mind how stuff goes out. Yeah, it goes similar to it, but not exactly on point. So like in life, there's many paths we're going to go down. There's many things that are we're going to go through. There are going to be challenges in life. There's going to be things that we question, things that we think we know the answers. We might think we know our truth, but we're always continually searching, right? But why is that? Why are we always searching? Is it because we're not being fulfilled? Or do we feel like we hit a plateau? Do we feel like what we accomplished already, we need to accomplish something else? Like, we're trying to figure out something that can gratify us more. I don't know. It's just like back in the day, you know how when you're younger, you'd be like, oh, I want this toy. You got that toy, you play with the toy. Then you're like, all right, what's next? And that's how I think what life is that life is a journey for sure. It's not just going to be like, all right, I made it here. This is my destination. I'm here. Where's my prize? What do I get? No, it's going to keep going and going and going. And it's like, people are going to come in your life to give you pieces that you need to finish your puzzle. I don't know, just like how video games is, where you have to get certain objects to unlock a door or get to the next level or whatever it is, right? That's how I feel like life is that we all have pieces that were put in together. You might be somewhere where you might not like it, but guess what? You might be that light in that area or whatever. Like, for me, like I'm always like switching stores from where I work, and I'm like, what's going on? So now I go everywhere and be like, okay, who needs to get activated here? What light can I shine in somebody else's life? Who am I here to help along their journey? Who is here to help me along my journey? It's like we're exchanging information. We're helping each other, giving each other's, like trading information like puzzle pieces. And this puzzle is never going to be finished, right? So you keep going, you keep searching, you go within, you meditate, you look, you search up and down. Where's God? Where's this? Where's that? But when you have to understand that God is within you, the universe is within you, all we are energy, no matter what, how everything has an energy, has an atom, right? If you break it down to cells and all that other stuff, right? We are a part of God. Whatever you want to say it is, or whatever it is to you, or whatever you resonate with, right? But we're always looking outside of ourselves. We're always looking for something in the sky, or looking for something else outside of us for answers, when we can go within and say, hey, God, reveal this to me. But you're expecting, again, like, I think it's a good thing too to let go of certain expectations or how things are going to happen, because if they don't go that way, you miss your opportunity, or you're thinking that it's going to go this way and it never comes and you miss your opportunity. So like, for instance, with anything like that you ask for, you might want it to come this way, but it might come a different way. It's not how we think it is. But we go through life trying to figure out ourselves, trying to learn here and find out what our purpose is, when our purpose is here to just be light. Now, don't get me wrong, we all carry light, but we also have a darkness in us as well. We can operate in light more than we operate in darkness. We all have choice. So just like I can steal something, that's the dark side of me, or I can buy something, that's the light side of me. So it's just like the same thing. Like, whatever your intentions is, if it is to create something good and better, let that be. But you are going to have some days where you feel dark or feel down or whatever it is. But understand that you still have the light of God in you. You still have that soul energy atom being that's in you, that's in everybody, that's every living thing on here, right? So somebody obviously created this earth, created this atmosphere, whether you want to call it the matrix or whatever it is. We're here, we're living it, but we're still searching. When are we going to stop searching? When are we going to understand that things and synchronicities are basically like your confirmations? So if you're watching this right now and you may have asked like, hey, what's this or what's that? This might be your answer, you know. But I believe that everything happens for a reason. Everything is timing, and that's why I say synchronicity. That's just a confirmation that you're on your purpose. So when you see 1111 or 222 or 333, 444, all the numbers, right? That's just the higher divine saying, hey, we got you. We're here with you. We understand. We know what's going on. We know what you need. We know, but don't miss your opportunity, or don't forget to take action. And that's another thing too. You can ask, but you also have to take action. Take action of what you want to do. Like, if you want to start investing, or let's just say you ask for like, hey, I need $50,000 to do this, that, and the other. Okay, don't just think it's going to come via the government or something just going to fall into your lap. Start moving and start shaking people's hands. You never know. You might get invited to a party, and then you don't even like going to parties, like, but something told you like, hey, let me go to this party. You meet somebody, and they be like, hey, what do you do? Oh, I'm an investor. Hey, you got $500? I can turn your $500 into blah blah blah. Next thing you know, that's your $50,000. But I think once we expect things to happen a certain way or put a time frame on it, that limits us as far as us receiving what we're supposed to get. It's kind of like you got to think outside the box, let go of expectations of how things are going to happen in your life, and just live and let things unfold. Know that there's there's no wrong or right way to God or the path, or people like, I want to be on my journey, my spiritual journey. You already on your spiritual journey. Since you got here, you've been on your spiritual journey. Man, come on. Since you've been here, you've been on your spiritual journey, and you're going to keep going. And this is, it's a journey. All right. And you, again, whatever tool that you use it. If it's tarot, if it's prayer, if it's a cross, if it's a crucifix, whatever magic. Another thing too about magic, for the people that want to operate in, no, I don't want to say darkness, but with ill intent, to think like magic is to harm or whatever, you got to understand that whatever you put out, it can come back to you. All right. It's polarities. It's balance. This is the karmic energy here on earth. But you got to understand that you are protected. Of course, things are going to happen to you. Like some things unexplained might happen to you where you be like, damn, wrong place, wrong time. But life is going to be challenging through spiritual, whatever that it is, whatever you believe in. But the main thing is you got to keep going. You cannot let nothing stop you. And you are a manifester as well. So you might not think that you're manifesting certain things in your life, but technically we are. Whether it's something you want to consider bad or whatever it is, all this is a learning experience. And yes, learning experiences may hurt. It may be painful, but you learn from it. You grow from it. And you might be like, how the hell am I going to grow from this, that, and the other? You got to see the light. You got to see the opposite, polar opposite of that. And that's another thing about polar opposites. So just like darkness cannot dwell in light. Light, if you go in a room and turn on that light, that darkness is gone. You might see shadows and stuff like that. And that's where you see shadow people, the other realms. But anyways, there's polarities. There's always a yin and a yang here. That's how earth is. We have yin and yang in us. You have the God and the devil within you. The same thing. It's like you can vibrate in a higher vibration, that's your God power. You can vibrate in a lower vibration, which is your devil power, if you want to give it that. But it's all the same energy. Like you have your highs, you have your lows. There's chaos. They even say like the world was created with chaos, like destruction. Like you got to understand when you hammer something, that's pain. Like you might not think, like you think the nail's going to be like, oh, this feels good. Boom. No, it's painful sometimes, but you're making something beautiful. So like in chaos, you can still find beauty. So a lot of things you got to tear down to rebuild up even stronger. Some things you have to let go so you can create something new. Sometimes you got to create new patterns. Sometimes you got to let go of people that are not helping you along your journey, or they're just slowing you down in your journey. But it's okay to help people. And then there's a way to help from afar, or not to be all involved in it deeply. Like you got to have compassion. Like I have compassion when I'm supposed to have compassion. Sometimes I don't have compassion for certain things or what I see. And I'm working on that too. You know what I mean? We're all working on ourselves. All right. And nobody knows all the answers to anything, not even me. Everybody's journey it starts in different, well, no, I'm not going to say that. So basically, everybody here is learning as they go. Nobody has all the answers. Nobody knows for sure the answer to this, that, and the other. All we can do is go within, go with our intuition, and know that we got to take action. Like you got to create things that you want. If you're unhappy with where you at, do something about it. Change your patterns, change your environment. And then you don't have excuses like, how can I do that if I don't have this, that, this, and that, and this, and that? You got to find your way, because nobody else is going to do it for you. But that's all I really wanted to say on here, man. Shooting my shit. I guess that's it, y'all. Your story is your story, and your truth is your truth. Peace and love. Love and light.